here now. It's November the 18th or the 19th, and I've been sat here now. I've been having my operation on my ankle last Monday, and I'm getting cabin fever. So I've been going through over some of all my old videos, or certainly some of the more recent videos, putting together little bits for you guys on YouTube, hopefully so you get a bit of entertainment and see what we've got up to on some of his travels. So probably be about another 5 weeks before I'm up and about. Got my foot strapped up, which is not good, but hopefully it's going to sort my problem out. Anyway, less of my problems. So here we are. We're 10 minutes away from getting to the toll booth at Grossglockner. This was from our September 2015 European tour, which we led. There were 9 of us on it with 8 bikes, and I think today, well, this day what you're seeing has got to be one of the best days we had of the tour. Had fantastic weather, as you can see, right up to Grossglockner, and then you need to check on, I've done another video just of the actual crossing of it, but you'll see how nice it is here, and then it gets up to some right snow, mist, cold, frost on the ice on the road, and then we get down the other side after we've stopped for lunch at the top, and it opens up like this again, and we've got some absolutely phenomenal roads. Absolutely loved them, everybody did. So yeah, check out the Grossglockner Part 1 and the Grossglockner Part 2 videos. I'll put a link onto them here, but make sure you watch this one first. I'll also put a link down to them in the show notes just below. So I'll just shut up for a minute and let you enjoy this bit of fast road. Again, or watching this, I've got to get back out there on my bike. This is just phenomenal. It seems like yesterday now I'm watching it. This is the second time in 12 months that we rode down this road, and next year we're going through it. We'll be going down it again another 2 times. It's just absolutely brilliant. And when you come down that other side of this mountain, wow! Great biker stop just there. A bit of a cafe, petrol station, and then there's another one coming up shortly. It's got a big bike on a post just outside it. It's a bike cafe somewhere along here. There's always Harleys, some of the guys in there, some race bikes who've just come down over the top, or somebody getting the breakfast just before they go over it. But you can see from these videos this scenery is just absolutely phenomenal. It just takes your breath away. You don't want to ride anywhere else other than here. It's like you can't beat it. Scenery is fantastic. People are really welcoming, and so pro bike as well. I mean, it's like you can pull up in any of the hotels, and we did it this time, and we did it last year as well. You pull up in some really posh hotels. A lot of us parked the bikes right outside the foyer. Walked in, and it's like, oh yeah, leave your bike there all night. We'll get the night watchman to keep an eye on them. There'll not be any problems. They'll be safe. You know, if you get that in an English hotel, they'd be saying, oh, you can't park here, it's double yellow lines, blah blah blah, and you need to move it. Can you go and put it round the bike? Don't wear your leathers, take your helmet off, all this crap. But yeah, over in Europe, they just love bikers. Must be what money we keep bringing them. We've certainly took a few people over there now, so and we can't wait to get back. Anyway, crack on with this film. just up ahead now, we're coming up on this little cafe I mentioned. If you look to the right, you will see a bike up on a post, and there's a few bikers. Nice little cafe that, make you really welcome. Although we didn't stop on it this time, but we have been there before. So in the distance, we're getting excited now. We can see the hills are getting bigger, or the mountains are. You can sometimes, it's not too clear on here, but just between the hills to the right, you can see some snow-capped mountains. Everybody at this point is getting really excited. I think directly behind me, as we're riding down here, I've got Gene's number 2 rider, then we've got Dennis, I think Steve's behind them, then we've got Doc and Pete, and then Graham and Chris back at the rear. Everybody was just loving it, and certainly after we got to the top of this, the buzzing from everybody, just phenomenal. So we'd just been making some good ground here, and then I looked in the mirror and I noticed that we'd lost somebody, so we pulled into this lay-by. Within about a minute they caught us back up again. I've got everybody stacked up behind me at this point. So off we set again. Off we set again. Off we set off again. All excitement's killing me. I can't wait to get up here. And you might have noticed at the side of this road there's loads of gravel. There's a river just down the side of there, and I was watching another bike tour guy who does YouTube videos, Richie Vida. If you've not watched him, get on there. He don't live far from me actually, and he puts some cracking videos together. I think it's normally a lot of his mates what go out together, but the videos he's putting together are brilliant and really entertaining. A quick look in the mirror, make sure everybody's with us still. And but yeah, going back to Richie Vida's videos, Wild Bad Tours I think it's called, wildbadtouring.com or co.uk. But do a search for him and have a look on YouTube. Really entertaining, and hopefully our videos are going to be as good as what he can put together. We have only just started really putting videos together. I don't know what we're pointing at there, but anyway, carrying on. So yeah, we're working on putting more videos online for next year, and hopefully put a little bit more entertainment value into them, and film some of the people who are coming on board, because that's what it's all about. What's this biker? Whoop. Do you know what? He'll be going over at Grossglockner Pass in a minute. They're mad. It took us 25 minutes to get to the top, and as you'll see on the other video, it's snowing and all what have you, really bad visibility. But these guys are going over on push bikes, like in the middle of nowhere. They go over this bloody great mountain, and then they come down the other side, and it's not like you're just doing a loop round Peak District or something like that. So hats off to them, they fit guys. And I mean, we saw loads on Stelvio Pass. We lost 2 bikes on that day, and these guys are just going up and down it on the push bikes like it's going out of fashion. Anyway, carry on with this. Oh yeah, so I never finished saying what we're saying. Them boulders and piles of gravel and wood and everything, what you keep seeing on the side of the road. On one of Richie Vida's videos, they came down this road in 2013, and they'd had some, I think it was the worst storms they'd had down this area for 500 years, and this area were totally flooded out, and the houses what we've seen a bit further back on about 2 or 3 minutes ago, all the belongings and everything was out on the roadside. There were fire engines outside nearly every house where they're having to evacuate the people out, and it really took an absolute hammering. So it looks like they're still doing reinforcement work just to stop something like that happening again. But yeah, when you look at Richie's video, it's absolutely terrible. But I suppose that's Mother Nature. Yeah, they're doing some work here at the side, as you can see. I think they were going to camp down here, but everywhere was flooded, so they ended up getting in a guest house somewhere not far from here. Anyway, we're stuck behind this this lorry now. It's only a minute or so before we get to the toll booth, so because we all bunched up together and they're quite tight roads now, visibility's lost a little bit, we just decided to sit here and oh, here we go. We're going to get up past him. He's turning off anyway. This is a lay-by just before the toll, and we're coming into the toll booth now. You can see the snow now up on the mountains, and we're just going to pull up here, reconvene, get some warm clothing on, and go for it. So tune in, have a look at his Grossglockner 1 and his Grossglockner 2. Split them up into 2 videos. See you later, guys. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe.